Hello YouTube, W&J's Handy Dad here, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to change out your headlight lenses and marker light lenses so that you can go from this the set I got comes with all 4 lenses that you need. You got the top ones, and I got them in black. There's the headlight and high beam again in black. So this should look a whole lot better on the front of the vehicle, and you're going to be amazed at how easy it is to switch this out compared to a lot of vehicles. The top lights come out real easy, no tools necessary. You basically have this little squeeze tab here. It's on the inside behind here, and you just squeeze a little bit. Now be careful because it is breakable. The nice thing is if you're replacing this with a new one, if you break the tab off, it's not a big deal, but obviously you don't want to break your new one. And that press tab is right in behind here, and then it pushes. So you push the tab in and then push the light out towards the front of the vehicle. It's a little bit of an upward motion as you're pulling that out of there, and then it's just retained in toward the middle of the vehicle with just kind of a slide, so it slides in and snaps into place. Then to completely remove it, you just need to remove your lights. Those are going to be twist to release, and they're a typical quarter turn to release them from the fixture, and then that piece comes away. Don't touch the bulbs with bare fingers. The oils in your fingers can shorten the life of them, which is why I'm wearing gloves. And this thing sticking up is your headlight adjuster. Turning it changes the aim of the bulbs. There's apparently only one adjustment on these vehicles. With the top light out, you can remove the bottom. As far as I know, you can't remove the bottom without removing the top first. And they are held in by these pins here. There's one there and one right there. This one's a little bit easier to get with your finger. It comes out just like the other one. Turn it away from the lock bracket and then just pull it all the way up and out. And with that, you can slide the headlight assembly outward, but you'll see you're going to get stuck on the adjuster. So you want to take your bulbs out, and then you're going to rotate this. The bulbs come out again, quarter turn, and slide out. And same thing with the headlight bulb, got a quarter turn. And then just rotate the assembly and out. Installation is the reverse of removal. We'll start by sliding the adjuster and rotating, and then we'll take the bulbs, press them in, and then give them approximately a quarter turn to lock into place. There's only one way they can go in, and then just make sure your wires and everything are out of the way. And then you want to line up these with where these pins came out of so that they will go back in. And again, it kind of snaps in when it's in place, as well as the adjuster. And just place those lock rods back in, feel them slide in, and then twist and lock. Same for the outside one. twist and lock. Now we're ready to do the top. And start with replacing the bulbs. And then installation, like I said before, you've got a tab over here that kind of fits in there and lines up, and then this snaps into here. So we're going to go through here, and we want to feel for the right spot right there, and then this kind of goes in and downward. So it snaps in and should be very secure when it does. If it's loose or wiggly, then you probably don't have the tab on this side in the correct spot. So that's what they look like. I'm liking it. Of course, I feel a little dumb because I said I was changing the look by getting black, and apparently I already had black. So for some reason I was thinking this was chrome. But anyway, I'm much happier with that than that. That's not too bad for October 2003 to May 2020. Driver's side is exactly the same. You're gonna squeeze that tab, which will release the light. And it kind of does a out and up to release. And then press the little release to undo the lights. Headlights are the same as the other side. Twist out those locks, pull them straight up and out. With those out, you can push your assembly out. Twist and release your bulbs, and then rotate that out to clear that. Installation is the reverse of the removal. We're going to start with that adjuster, rotate it up and in, and then twist in your bulbs. Those are locked in. Making sure these are all clear. Those lock bars back in. One thing I'll say, I'm reusing mine, but the lights actually came with 4 new of these pieces, so I'll save those in case I ever need them. Helps to have it lined up. Top is the same as the passenger side. We'll start by replacing the bulbs. Just like on the passenger side, I can get that one in, but it doesn't want to turn. So I'm not going to force it. So that one turns and snaps into place. That one, it's tight, it just doesn't turn all the way. And then again, we're going to line up in the middle. And you'll know it's in the right place when it kind of bumps in. And then we'll line up that snap tab in there, and you're kind of pushing inward and down. Make sure that tab goes into here while keeping the center one in place. And it kind of helps to look from above and make sure that you're in the right groove there. There we go. So like I said, you gotta put a little English on it to get it in there, but it's in and it didn't break. So that's a good sign. And there is the after. And I'm wishing I had cleaned up the front of the truck a little bit, but ignore that and just look at the lights. No more hazing up. So definitely a worthwhile purchase if you've got an older Avalanche and you haven't been keeping your headlights from getting fogged up. Something I didn't really learn about. I just always assumed that it was inevitable that they'd fog up, and I never really worried about it. But now with the advent of YouTube and channels like Chris Fix and stuff that talk about keeping them from fogging up, we've all kind of learned some tips and tricks. So I will do my best to keep these from fogging up. One thing I'm going to do is put some 303 on them. That typically helps. The last step is to adjust the aim of your lights. It's that adjustment right there. It's a T8 torx. And counterclockwise raises the beam. So clockwise will lower the beam. And it changes both the low and the high beam. And obviously you want to get your low beams aimed properly, because if your high beams are off, you turn those off when there's oncoming traffic. At least I hope you do. And but your low beams, those need to be aimed properly to start with. So there is my low beam, and there is my high beam aim. But I hope the video was helpful. Appreciate a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and please tell your friends about my channel. Thank you very much.